should we move on to the NBA or yeah, I think we'll do that. The NBA, Indiana Pacers. You are a Pacers fan, my chubby friend. What are we thinking's going on with the Pacers right now? Because if they play their cards right, they could be in the play in next year.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I we're not going to win 30 games this year by the looks of it, and I'm
No.
just happy for us to lose as many as possible, get an actual draft pick to come in for once that's not in the teens or the late teens.
And that's
And
not 24 years old like Chris Duarte.
yeah, I mean, he he gave us a bit of hope at the start of the season, and with the win now mentality, like
Mhm.
yeah, he kind of made sense, but I'm definitely looking forward to getting a younger guy. All the Pacers fans want Ivy, and I'd be happy with that. Everyone
I
is
I have him going to you guys on my mock draft at pick 5. Is it
yeah,
Jalen Ivy or Jaden Ivy?
Jordan. I think it's
Or
Jordan
Jordan?
Ivy.
It's something with a J. I know that. Point guard, 6'4", capable defender, not a good playmaker, but who cares? You've got
There's
playmakers everywhere on the
there's a
Pacers.
Jordan Ivy that plays in the AFLW for Geelong.
How
It
do you
might
know
not be
this?
Jordan because I've just searched it up.
I was gonna say, yeah,
But
AFLW
I'd
fans
be happy
crying.
with that. I'd be happy with that as a backcourt. It's Jaden Ivy.
Jaden,
We were
see,
halfway there.
I was
Jalen
I was
Jordan.
there. Um, yeah, and with the Indiana Pacers, so real quick for those of you at home, um, I think they'll roll with the same coach next year. I don't know why they sacked their coach last year. I think we've both agreed on this where it was like he wanted to bring in and space the ball a lot more, but they didn't end up building the team to space the floor and then
Yeah,
sacked him after a year.
it was. It just felt like it wasn't working out, and it never felt like it
It
was
was
right
a
for him.
miscommunication between the
Yeah,
GM and the coach.
it was just all wrong, and I'm a lot more happy with Rick Carlisle in the job
Yep.
than Bjorkgren. I think he's at
I
like
didn't know the other dude's name.
yeah, Nate Bjorkgren. I think he's at like at some other team right now as an assistant. But yeah, I'm definitely happy with Rick Carlisle as long as he wants to be in the job, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And a backcourt, say that Jaden Ivey comes in and that backcourt with Tyrese Halliburton for the future, that would be very, very
Yeah.
exciting.
I want to get into the Karis LeVert trade a little bit later, because I have a big opinion on that. But first of all, here's what the Pacers need to do, and I stand by this. You're moving Buddy Hield. I don't think you do that Westbrook trade. That's like being theory
No, no
because,
way.
yeah, especially if you take Ivy. You're moving Buddy Hield. I think you're trying to bring in some forward role players out of that deal. Then if I'm you guys, I'm desperately trying to bring Ricky Rubio back. I think Ricky Rubio could be
Yeah.
so good for this team. And the realistic thing is because of his ACL, I've heard rumors his market is a minimum contract. And if I was you guys, I'd sign him for a 2-year
Take
deal,
that
5 million
in
a
an
year.
instant.
And you'd think
Yeah.
he'd re-sign back for a couple extra more million. And even if it's like 7 to 8 million a year, I'm doing that if I'm you guys, because to have like 8 assists per game off the bench, not many players can do it. He's possibly the
Yeah.
only one.
He was playing really well before he got injured too. So,
Mm-hmm.
and he's a player that like I think would like fit in for the Pacers. I could see him playing for us, and I'd love to
Yeah.
have Ricky Rubio actually playing. It'd be a shame if he never played a game for us. But
Mm-hmm. Well,
yeah,
I think he probably won't ever because he's wearing number 99 right now on the Pacers. I don't know if you
yeah,
heard about that, but they gave him number 99, which makes me think that they are not selling jerseys for this man. They don't
no,
care. The other thing is you're trading Malcolm Brogdon. That's the next thing. You're bringing in a first round pick. You're getting Miles Turner back from injury, and then I think you bring in a stretch for. And then realistically, team's looking good. You got Ivy at
oh
point,
yeah,
Halliburton at the 2. I think Duarte plays the 3.
yeah, he
He's still
definitely
6'5".
could.
Yeah. Stretch 4 at the 4, obviously. At the 5, you've got Miles Turner. I still think you move on from TJ McConnell, obviously. You bring back Stevenson, you bring back Rubio. Then you've got like Stevenson, Rubio coming off your
the
bench. A
yeah.
couple of forwards who you bring in maybe from the Hill trade. Jalen Smith as your backup center. And then there is a chance you could be pushing for that play. Now, you might not get there. You might be like 11th or 12th. But that is at least 6 wins better than what you guys are right now.
It'd be a solid squad, and it'd be really exciting to watch. And we definitely would need to bring in a stretch after, like, say, we move on from Buddy Hield, which looks very likely, to bring some shooting to the team. But, like, yeah, I'm a big fan of Smith and that roster coming off the bench with Rubio and Stevenson, because Stevenson's got to stay at this point. Like, he can't
100%.
just keep going and coming back. So, yeah, and he's like the lifeblood of our team. But, oh man, I'd absolutely love to see that, and that way we would have started again by then, instead of just adding more of these halfway there players that aren't stars but are solid, and then they get injured and it's just the same thing every year. And we can build and hopefully have some stars, because the last one we had was Oladipo.
Yeah.
Through the wastelands, through the